Alright, just going to do a quick update for you guys with the Turbo Camaro. We were struggling with a lean problem, and then that last time out we had the oil leak problem that we thought was the breather. It actually was the crank. Harmonic balancer had came loose, the bolt had backed off, balancer had floated forward. It also spun on the crank quite a few times. Luckily I was able to get that repaired. Bought a new SFI balancer for it. Got the new bolt. Actually, the oil pump drive, since the double roller timing chain was actually cracked. So got all that stuff repaired. Basically, I had to drop the oil pan down, pull the timing cover, pull the oil pump, and kind of work my way up from there. So got that all straightened out. The oil leak's fixed. New dampeners on, new bolts on. The one thing I did do is it's now keyed. So long story short is the dampener key size now matches the crank key size. So we got a keyway in there. So hopefully this will never happen again. I do need to still check over it a little more. I just got it back together. Well, I honestly got it back together late last night, but then I fired it up about an hour ago and let it run for 30 minutes and checked over everything. Now it's cooled off. I've got to put the engine diaper back on it and just kind of recheck over everything. But put it on the trans brake, belt boost good, engine sounds good, oil pressure's good, no more leaks. So just need to check it all over once again, and then we should be pretty much ready for another track outing or at least some testing. I've made quite a few changes. This was just a repair, so this isn't going to help us with our lean condition. So with the lean condition, I ended up rewiring the fuel pump twice. So the first time I just replaced the relay and it had a circuit breaker. I actually thought it was a 40 amp and it was actually a 30 amp circuit breaker. So I'm absolutely glad I got rid of that. Honestly, that could have been a problem. So got rid of the circuit breaker, put a 70 amp relay on that circuit, and then got rid of the booster pump as well. So completely rewired the fuel system. All the connections are good. Everything's working correctly on that end of it. So I'm ready for testing there. The car's making boost like it should. Coming up on the trans brake good. As far as I know at the moment, we're ready to go, but I've got to check it all over, put the engine diaper on, and kind of finish up. But as far as kind of issues, hopefully we've got everything solved. I do want to give a shout out again to Kevin at CSU for kind of helping me through a few different steps on checking the carburetor, and also a big shout out to Aeromotive and Enzo over there for helping me out on what this fuel pump should draw amperage wise, and kind of getting my wiring straightened out. When I say I'm having a fuel pump issue or a fuel delivery issue, I don't mean it's the pump. I mean something's causing the pump to have an issue. So Aeromotive is awesome. It has nothing to do with their fuel pump. It has everything to do with just some electrical gremlins. So I am 99% sure that's what we had going on, and I'm also 99% sure we've got it figured out and fixed. So hopefully that's the case, and I really think it came down to that circuit breaker and or the relay. So all that stuff's been changed. Also, like I said, I removed the booster pump just to make everything simpler and eliminate any other sources of what could be problems. So I may eventually add the booster pump back. We know if we have an issue, then, well, the booster pump's definitely an issue, but I've tested it. I don't believe it's a problem at all. But yeah, just want to give you guys a quick update. Great news that we were able to get the balancer back on this thing and nothing was damaged too badly. I was super nervous about the crankshaft, the threads down inside the crankshaft, the harmonic balancer bolt. Bought a new bolt, torqued 37 foot-pounds, an additional 140 degrees, tightened up like it should. So I think we're all good there. Yeah, I just wanted to update you guys and trying to figure out what I'm going to do for tomorrow. So tomorrow is Friday. We do have a local test and tune. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible for me to make it out there or not. I'm going to try to get the engine diaper on tonight and kind of get everything checked over tonight, but there's little to no chance I'll be able to test it tonight. So going to the track tomorrow, I'd be going to test it, so I mean that would work, but ideally I like to test and run through everything before I even get to the track. That way I kind of know I got all my ducks in a row. So we'll see, kind of see how my day goes tomorrow when I get off work and see if we can get this thing to the track. If we do, I'll be sure to update you guys, but if we don't, kind of regardless, I'm going to get it out for some testing, maybe tomorrow night or Saturday. So yep, just kind of doing a quick wrap up here, guys, and I'm going to get this thing finished up. If you have any questions about this setup, feel free to ask. I'll answer any questions I can and continue to put out content like this as long as it's helpful for you guys. So, all right, that'll be it for tonight. Thanks.